Hello and happy Wednesday. I hope wherever you are that you and your loved ones are safe and well, that you're having a good week and a good day. It's November. I can't believe it. I feel like this year is flying very quickly. And, I love Thanksgiving, so I'm excited about Thanksgiving. And November is Pain Awareness Month. So I really highly encourage all of you who live with chronic conditions, especially chronic pain, to feel free to speak your truth and tell your stories because they matter. And the more we put our stories out there, the more people realize we are not alone. And that is the reason why I keep filming every week, to reinforce the fact that we're not alone. We're all human beings. Every person is dealing with something, whether it's a medical thing or, I say this all the time, whatever it is, we're all dealing with something or some things. And so I highly encourage you to share and to leave a message on these videos. Tell me about your situation, and and don't feel alone with it, because a lot of times people don't have an outlet, you know what I mean? And they don't have a way to, and it chokes me up, but they don't have a way to convey what they're going through. And having been there in the beginning of all this, I know what that feels like. And so that's why I keep writing. That's why I keep filming. That's kind of one of my biggest reasons. It's a good outlet for me, but it also, I hope, serves as a reminder that we are not alone in this, even if we're all dealing with different things. And my CRPS, RSD is not someone else's. My arachnoiditis is definitely not other people's. And everything else, I mean, it's whatever it looks like for me is not necessarily the snapshot of yours. Obviously it wouldn't be, but the fact that we share a diagnosis, it just lets people know you're not alone. And the worst thing you can be in these situations is alone, or being made to feel like your pain is not what you say it is, or that you're crazy, or it's awful. It's awful. And I don't want anybody to feel like that. And so even if what you're dealing with is not the same as mine, which we're all different people, how could it be? But I want you to know that this is a safe space for you to leave a message and tell me your story. Tell me what's going on. Leave a message on the blog page. And I will read and I will respond. I try to respond to every message that is sent to me. But I don't want people feeling alone. And so, here in November, I mean, it's every day for us, but November is Pain Awareness Month. And I definitely want you to feel free to speak your truth and tell your story, because your story, it matters. It's one of many, but we are a collective quilt dealing with all this. And once we see that, once you see other people are dealing with it, trust me when I say you do not feel alone anymore. And you don't feel like a freak. And let me just knock my iPad down. You don't feel like a freak. You don't feel like a weirdo. You don't feel like you're out on this random medical limb by yourself, on a cracking limb that's breaking, and you're like, what am I supposed to do with this information? Well, share it here. You are not alone. Color the World Orange Day is next Monday. I'm gonna be wearing my orange. It's for CRPS. And so it's, a lot of places around the world have adopted this Color the World Orange. And so, bridges are lit up. The Niagara Falls was lit up at one point. I mean, it's amazing. It's amazing. It's a way to, it's visibility. And believe me when I say we all need that. Especially when you have, when you look at me, people say they don't see anything wrong with me. And that's lovely, but it doesn't change my medical situation. It doesn't change the pain. It doesn't change the stuff I have to deal with. And believe me, sometimes I look at myself and I'm like, am I really going through all this? Is this my reality? Because, and then I look at my med trays and I look at my appointments and my medical history, and I'm like, yeah, that's not a nightmare. It's actually happening. But yeah, so next Monday, Color the World Orange for CRPS. Wear some orange. Show some support. We love it. And post a picture of it, even better. Share it in the blog page. Put it on my Twitter page. on my Instagram, Pain in the Back at Instagram. Absolutely, I want to see it. I love it. What's going on this week? I'm not sleeping very much, but that is not a shock. You know, whatever. It is what it is. I'm getting a little bit of sleep, so I'll take a little over none. So we'll do that. My lumbar injection is booked. It's going to be in December, which I'm grateful for because I don't want to do it. Like Thanksgiving is going to be here before we know it. And there's a lot happening, family and stuff like that. I don't want to be gearing up for a procedure right before the holidays, and then recovering from it during the holiday. So it's like, I'll wait. And so when she said, how about we do it in December? I was all about that. Thank you very much. December works for me. I love it. What else? That's pretty much it. I'm about to go run some errands because I have to go to the post office and stuff. Halloween was nice. I was so happy. I had set up this, when we've gotten, during the pandemic, when we couldn't go grocery shopping, we ordered groceries and they were delivered in these big tote bags. And so we have a lot of big tote bags. I've donated some, but we still have a lot. So what I do every Halloween is I convert it. Basically, I flip the ends over and make it like a bowl, basically, of candy. So it's like a giant shopping tote of candy. And we got some variety packs, and apparently, like, the kids kept saying, oh, you've got such good stuff, but there's too many choices. And so the winners of the night were sweet tarts and gummy bears. And so dangerous to me. I cannot eat them. I eat them and I shouldn't eat them. But it rained, and so I was out there for a little while looking at the costumes and stuff, but then I came up because it got a little chilly. And when I went back down, once it started raining, the bag was empty. I was so happy. The kids took everything, but they also took my pumpkins off my steps. But whatever. If it went to a happy home, I don't care. You know, enjoy the pumpkins. If there was no candy left and you took the pumpkins, I'm okay with that. But yeah, so we have some candy left over that we don't eat, so that's not bad for my husband and I, but I don't know how. I think I'm gonna have to donate it because the longer it sits there, the longer I'll be like, well, I don't really like it, but you know. But all the candy that we ate, that I was trying not to sneak before Halloween, I have one left of each of these. Dangerous and dangerous and dangerous. But I'm saving those for later. But anyway, yeah, so, but I love Halloween. I love Halloween, and it was nice. And I think the kids had a good time. We had a lot of older kids, which I'm happy about. I would rather them be trick-or-treating, you know, and enjoying their youth. Why should they feel like they can't trick-or-treat when they're 10, 11, 12, 13, 14? I don't care. Come get candy, whatever. But it was nice. And so that's where we are. That's where I'll leave it for now. I hope that you have a low pain, no pain, low aggravation, no aggravation kind of a day, kind of a week, kind of a weekend to come. That is what we hope for. That is what we deserve. And that is what I wish for each and every one of you. Have a good afternoon. Take care. I will see you Friday via the blog, next week for both. And have a good afternoon. Bye. And don't forget to wear orange on Monday. Take care.